A final farewell to a man who dedicated nearly 60 years to law enforcement. Former Cameron County Sheriff Omar Lucio was laid to rest today. And hundreds of friends, family, and law enforcement officers from across the state gathered to pay their respects. Here's Channel 5's Rudy Mileres.
Coming to 101, Sheriff Omar Lucio.
A final radio call for Sheriff Omar Lucio.
Coming to all units. Be advised, no response from Sheriff Omar Lucio.
Nearly 60 years after his first night as a Harlingen cop, Lucio laid to rest today. His loved ones joined by hundreds of friends, constituents, and officers he impacted along the way.
He leaves a great legacy behind him, legacy of service and devotion to community.
He was a great mentor. I know that when we always went to conferences, he was very, very well respected. He was very, very well respected in the border sheriff.
A patrolman, chief of police, and later the sheriff of Cameron County, setting an example on how to run a sheriff's office.
We tried to kind of emulate a little bit of what he was able to accomplish here in Cameron County.
How to fight for what's right.
I can remember on a couple of occasions he became emotional because he wanted to make sure he had the tools that he needed from the state to be able to do his job.
Order! Oh! More importantly, how to be a friend.
It took us 30 minutes to get to our table because Sheriff Lucio knew every person in that restaurant, and he greeted every person in that restaurant like he was family members, and he was just proud to introduce me as a fellow colleague.
His legacy, one that will live on from the border by the sea and across the entire state.
Part of the archives, the Texas archives, which becomes part of Texas history. He is one of the greatest sheriffs, border sheriffs, South Texas sheriffs, or Texas sheriffs, anywhere in our state. And it's gonna be a while before somebody races to the occasion. But
Sheriff Omar Lucio, you are clear to go 10-7, 10-42. May you rest in peace.
In Cameron County, Rudy Mileres, Channel 5 News.